Well, hello, this is Hayward Jackson again, sharing just a little bit of knowledge with you. Knowledge that you already know, but at the same time, hey, we're opening up the door and we're coming in. So, with that said, today I want to talk about what's holding you or me back. Here's what I think, and I'll say again, you'll like me, you'll not like me, but sooner or later, I'll grow on you. I'll grow on you because I care about you. And caring about you means I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to open that door. And the old saying, come on in. That means it depends on what side of that door we're talking about. On the outside, I mean, I need to come in. If I'm at your door, on the inside, you need to come in if you're at my door. So, here we are. We're at each other's door and coming on in. What is holding you back? Today I want to express some things that you probably don't want to talk about. You don't want to look at yourself in the mirror and work on. But my job here on this earth is sometimes, maybe, pardon my expression, to tee you off, make you angry, but at the same time, it'll make you better. So what's holding you back? Well, I'll tell you. You will say, well, it's my environment. You will say, it's my wife, or it's my husband, it's my friends, it's my job, it's the man, whoever the man is. You will say, it's, again, my color, it's the weather. You can go on and on and on. But I'm here to, I call it, being straight with you, level up with you, being right with you. I'm going to tell you what's holding you back. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. I look at myself, and I'm honest to myself. I know what holds me back. I do. You do. You hold you back. How? Here we go. You're going to try to come up with the excuse. All of what I just said earlier. Well, forget about the excuse. The excuse is, there is no excuse. What holds us back is we refuse to move forward. There's a saying in life, you either move forward, move backwards, or get out of the way. So I'm saying, let's not get out of the way, because if we get out of the way, there is nothing. We move forward. We can't go backwards, because the backwards, if you will, is a minute ago. It's a second ago. We can't go back in time. We got to move forward. So moving forward, we need to stop sometimes, slow up, look at ourselves, and be honest. Being honest, we're saying, choose to stop, choose to look in the mirror, and choose to look at the person that you are now become. And looking at that person, don't look at their faults. Don't look at their mistakes. The mistakes were made, they was made. People say, you know, if I could go back, I could change it. Well, you can't go back. And if you went back, let's be honest, if you went back in time, you'd be back in the same place that you were, which means that you would do exactly the same thing that you did. So now you got to turn around and repeat it all again. So you can't go back. Let's move forward. We all look at it and say, what's holding us back? why we're not doing what we're doing. Why don't we have what we think we should have versus what we have? Well, think about this. As I said last time, and if you missed it, I'm sure you'll find it. Last time, we make choices. We choose. We choose everything. We choose. The only things that we don't choose is those things that the higher power, Almighty, God, whatever name you want to give it, gave us that run us automatic. That is, we breathe because the old saying, we have no control over it until that stops. We eat. That's a must because that's part of the way we were created. So those things, the subconscious mind, if you will, run those automatic. If you want to give it another name, give it the name God. Give it the name Josephine if you want to. I don't care. It's what causes us to keep moving forward. But let's get to the things that we can choose to do. Let's look at life this way. Most people run around blaming everything else, but they never stop to say, how is this life? And today I want to tell you, it's funny. We take life and we live it, I call it, as the old folks said, we run it backwards. Today, I call it the fall, or in the winter of my life. I was saying, well, I don't think we're going to get too much over 100. But if we do, that's great too. If we don't, again, for me, that's great too. Because I live life in the moment. I don't live life tomorrow. I don't live life yesterday. I live life in the moment. So, living in the moment, here are some things I looked at. And I want to share this with you. And if you want to, you get a chance, share with me. That is, when we first start out in those younger years, we think everything is available. As we get on up in the older years, we walk around and think nothing is available unless we have prepared ourselves to a point that we have those material things. Well, I'm going to address the material things because it's not the material things that I'm after. It's those things, when I say what's holding you back, it is the things that materially does not matter. Let me tell you what hold you back. Fear. That's one thing that holds you back. What is fear? Well, we can give it false evidence appearing real. Well, if it appear real to us, then it's real. If I tell you don't think of a blue elephant, well, guess what? Guess what? You just thought of a blue elephant. No such thing. But it was given to you to think about. So now, what you do, you paint it, you fix it, and now we got a blue elephant walking around. All out of place, all messed up, but it's your blue elephant. So now, let's forget about the blue elephant. To hold you back. This is what we want to talk about. This is what I want to talk to you about. And that is when you hold yourself back, first of all, only you have the ability to control your thought. Only you have the ability to control your thought. Not someone else, not something else, but you. If you control your thought, then the next step, which you do, the next step is what do you think about? It's interesting. The mind, conscious mind, subconscious mind, work a lot different. Conscious mind, that's this thing today we're walking around, talking, laughing, having fun, looking at everybody else, everybody looking at us. That's our conscious mind. Well, let's talk about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the thing that operates your body. It's the thing that people talk about. One day a person got a disease. Next day the person is completely cured. Subconscious mind do that, or God mind. The conscious mind just get along because they get along. The conscious mind does. The subconscious mind can do all things. I'm going to use the analogy. The subconscious mind is like the huge building. And the conscious mind is like placing a dot on the side of that building. And then you walk away, a mile away, you may still see the subconscious mind because of the size. But the conscious mind, even if you was up close, is still just a dot. And that's what we, as human beings, walk around thinking that's what control this life. That don't control this life. It's a small portion of this life. So if anything, I challenge you, what's holding you back? I challenge you to get to know more about the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is like a huge giant, a super huge giant, just waiting to be directed. It won't go anywhere you don't send it. Send it to the right place. That means think right, do right. Because when you think right, you attract those things in life that will make you have a better life. You notice today, I'm not talking about the cars or the house or the people. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you and only you from the inside. Happiness is an inside job. You can't find happiness on the outside unless you're happy on the inside. If you're not happy on the inside, you can go through people, you can go through relationships, you can go through material stuff, you can go through everything you can think about, but it won't make you happy. Because if you're all messed up on the inside, you're going to mess up everything on the outside. So, what's holding you back? It's your thinking. Thinking makes it so. You have the choice. You have the ability to choose. So you see, when you really think about it, the things that's preventing you from doing anything, they're so simple. It is so simple to change your thoughts by choosing to change your thought. When you have a thought, or if you will, let's put some clothes on thought, on thinking, imagination. When you have an image of a thing, that's a thought. When you have that image of that thing, then you can dress it up. It becomes a car. It becomes a house. It becomes a good relationship. It becomes peace of mind. So again, what's holding you back? What's holding you back, brother? What's holding you back, sister? What's holding you back, mama, daddy, little boy, little girl, old man, old lady? What's holding you back, Klansman? What's holding you back? Good guy, bad guy, guy who thinks he hates other people based on color? What's holding you back? You are. Same person you hate can give you life. Same person that you say you don't like can save your life. And you can save theirs. And I guarantee you, if you was in a situation, your prejudice about people will change real quick if those same people could save you. There's no such thing as he's better than you or you're better than he. God don't set and make you better or him worse, her better or her worse. God made us all equal. You can have your messed up mind, and you can think that you're worse or better. You can think that you're better, up or down. That's your sad little mistake. You work on that. Not my deal. You work on that. So let's go back to no one is unchangeable. No one. You can change by changing your mind. You can change by changing your thoughts. Once you make your change, your whole world changes. Your whole world move forward once you start taking control of how you think and what you think. Because what you think is what you give energy to. Let's think about this. Let's think about it, and let's think about it carefully. When you think that you don't have enough, guess what? A lot of energy comes from inside, all through you. It radiates. And what does it radiate on? It radiates on lack. It radiates on not having enough. And all of a sudden this energy that is radiating, it starts attracting not enough. It starts attracting bad luck. It starts attracting you shouldn't have. All of a sudden you look around and guess what? You don't have. Because you materialize what you put your thinking out to have. If you think you don't have, if you think you shouldn't have, don't be surprised when you don't. You have control of it. So let's look at the other side of the coin. You say, oh, the man, oh, the person, oh, he got this and she got that. Well, thinking makes it so. If you talk to them, you'll find out that they think different from you. What do they think? They think, I should have. They think, I deserve. They think, I should have a big house or a big car or a better relationship. And they put their energy towards that bigger house, that bigger car, that bigger relationship, that bigger bank account. And all of a sudden these things come to them. I'm not going to say it comes overnight. I'm not going to say it comes just like that. But the beautiful thing about life is it's constantly expanding. It's constantly growing. And that means as you think, so shall you become. As you think, so shall you become. As a man thinketh, William Allen said, as a man thinketh, so is he. The Bible says, you become your thinking. So it's elementary. It's been there all the time. The old saying, you're in the dark. You see something on the ground. You jump based on fear. Somebody flip on the light. You thought it was a snake. It was just a rope. Could have been a snake, but if you don't have the fear, that doesn't matter either. What I'm saying is you become what you think. What's holding you back? You're holding you back. If you choose to hold you back. Let's get away from that. Let's get away from little thinking. Call it stinking thinking. Small thinking. Your thoughts centers only on those things that you want. And if you think about something, you become something. It becomes you. Because everything outside is really an extenuation of you from the inside out. The old saying, look around you. You want to know if you're living right? Look around you. The picture is there. The canvas been painted. You want to know if life is good? Look around you. If life is not as good as you want it to be, tweak, rechange, retweak, rechange, and change your way of thinking. Life changes for you. Life get better for you. Everything changes based on your way of thinking. They say if a man want a better world, he or she have to think a better world. If you want a bad world, hey, you get it by the way you think. I'm saying move forward, let it happen, make it happen. Again, human, man, woman, greatest gift, their greatest gift is their mind. Their mind, not their brain, not the 36 to 38 ounce of goo, gray matter that rocks between right ear and left ear. That's just a recording station. Not that thing, because you can find that some people will survive with half of a brain. Sadly, most people live on about a half of a brain or less. It's been said approximately 10% of your brain is used, your thinking. What about the other 90%? What about the other whatever percentage? It's the way you think. It's how you feel. Energy comes from how you feel about a thing. It vibrates. And once it starts vibrating, that builds strength. It magnetizes itself and it starts pulling those good things to you, and it push away those things that's not good for you. Example, let's say you have a person and you start thinking a certain way, and all of a sudden you notice that person start getting away from you. Especially if you're travel, if you will, you're moving forward to make things better for yourself, and it's right. All of a sudden those people that's not good for you, all of a sudden they'll move out of your life. Now they may talk about you on the side, but that's their problem, not yours. Because as you start thinking positive, as you start thinking right, as you start generating energy towards a good way, all the bad ways drop to the side. And it allows you to pull up new people, to experience new things. Think about that. Think about it. You know, as I said, I'm going to be in your face. Like me, don't like me, I don't care. I'm going to be in your face all the time, everywhere. I'm going to get to be a habit to you. Not a bad habit. Exchange a bad habit by replacing it with a good habit. I'm going to be in your face all day long, all night long. I'm going to be there. Why? Because, hey, I'm going to open up the door and come on in. This is Hayward Jackson, sounding off. I'll see you again. See ya.